Okay. Sige, so last time class, di ba, nag-start na tayo with our elements. So we'll have the same objectives. We'll talk about the elements and also the compounds, their uses, both industrial if meron, and at the same time, pharmaceutical uses nila. And then, if merong pharmaceutical use yung element or yung compound, we will be talking about their actions in the body, and we will also include their toxicity. Okay? So we are done with the group 0 elements. A little review. Ano nga yung tawag natin? Group 0 elements are our noble gases. So when you look at the periodic table, they belong to group 8A. So starting from helium pababa. Now, most of them only have industrial uses. Pero yung iba talaga walang pharmaceutical use. Okay? So, please take note of the things I have already discussed with this one. You really have to know this by heart, yung mga elements natin. Kasi you will need this one in your higher chemistry subject. So, yesterday, we already deliberated who will be your teachers on the second semester. And if I'm not mistaken, you will still be under me kasi meron pala kayong QC1 next semester. And yung QC1 kasi involves drug analysis. So before you have to move to drug analysis, you have to know first these elements kasi we need this. Our drugs are made up of these elements. So, kailangan natin ito. Isa-isahin talaga natin. So, we have started with alkali metals. But take note, class, yung aking final exam dito magsa-start sa alkali metals. If maalala nyo, hindi ko siya sinali sa midterm yung lithium. Ano lang talaga yung sinama ko sa midterm yung noble gases lang. Okay? So again, please take note dito magsa-start ang ating final exam. So what's our group 1A elements again? We call them alkali metals. So all of them are metals except hydrogen. Okay? Except hydrogen ha. The rest are metals. And they are actually our most reactive metals among all the metals that we have. Their reactivity increases with their atomic number. So as you go down with the group, nagiging mas reactive yung elements. And that is the same thing with their alkalinity. That is why they are called alkaline metals, because when they react with water, they give us hydroxides. And remember, hydroxides are the reason why, hydroxide is the reason, class, why a substance can be an alkaline or a basic one. Now again, the alkalinity increases as you go down sa group. Kasi mag-i-increase din siya with atomic number. But that is, class, the reverse for the degree of solvation. When you say degree of solvation, matunaw. Okay? Example, dissolve siya sa water. Kapag bumaba ka sa group, yung mga nasa ilalim ng grupo, class, ayun na yung hindi sila nadi-dissolve sa water. So, nagdi-decrease yung kanilang solvation. So, starting from hydrogen, though again, hydrogen is not a metal ha, but this one is included in the alkali metals by virtue of its electron configuration. Meron din kasi siyang isang valence electron sa kanyang outermost shell. So, daanan ko na lang ito ha kasi we are done with this. The lithium also, I think we are done with this. Ang pinakatandaan nyo talaga sa lithium, class, we have lithium carbonate, which is our drug of choice for mania in bipolar disorder. Okay? Yan yung pinakatatandaan nyo with our lithium. Now, this morning, we will start with our sodium. So, si sodium naman, remember, our symbol for sodium is Na. So Na comes from the word natrium, which means nature. Nature ang meaning ng natrium na yan. Na kinuhanan ng symbol natin sa sodium. Okay? Now take note, this is the most abundant extracellular cation. This is a favorite board exam question. Again, this is a favorite board exam question, so you really have to know this. Meron tayong tawag dyan, mnemonics for this para madali niyo siyang matandaan. Yan. Magpiso ka. Actually, piso lang yan siya dati, pero isali na lang natin yung magnesium and calcium. Magpiso ka. What do you mean by magpiso ka? Magnesium, Mg is magnesium, P is potassium. Though P in the periodic table is phosphorus, but in this case lang ha, kasi mnemonics lang ito para madali natin siyang matandaan. P here is potassium. Okay? Magnesium, potassium in, ano siya ang I ha? Inside the cell. Or we call that intracellular. Nasa loob ng cell. Okay? And then, sodium out at the same time, calcium. Okay? S, there is sodium. O is outside. And then you have the calcium. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Si magnesium and si potassium class, most likely makikita natin sila inside the cell. Okay? Inside the cell. Sa body natin. So, inside ha. If it is inside the cell, we call it intracellular. Cation. Cation kasi, di ba, they are positively charged. Si magnesium, ang charge niya ay positive 2. Si sodium naman ay positive 1. So, they are called cations. Now, si sodium and si calcium, they are found outside the cell. So, pag outside the cell naman, we call that extracellular cation. Okay, cations silang dalawa. So, ganito, ang pinaka-abundant, pinakamaraming cation inside the cell is si potassium. Okay, si potassium ha. Second, si magnesium. Tapos, sa outside the cell naman, yung extracellular cation naman natin, ang pinakamarami si sodium. Second, si calcium. Nakuha? Do you have questions? Or alin doon yung hindi naintindihan?
Excuse ma'am. Doon
Yes.
po sa ano ma'am, sa inside doon sa ano ma'am, sa sodium and potassium. Ano nga po yung nasa loob ma'am?
Inside mag-T. Magnesium and potassium. So, idagdag natin siya dito. Ang inside, magnesium and potassium. Pero mas marami si potassium ha kaysa sa kay magnesium. So first muna si potassium, second si magnesium. Tapos ang outside, dalawa sila, si sodium and si calcium. Pero in terms sa amount, mas marami si sodium kaysa sa kay calcium. So all of them are cations ha, meaning they are positively charged. Okay? Now, what are the other things that you need to know about sodium? Sodium class inside the body is responsible for fluid retention. What do you mean by this sa fluid retention? Siyempre, di ba, umiinom tayo ng water, and aside sa iniinom natin na water, our own body is capable of producing H2O inside. However, syempre, ini-excrete din natin itong fluids na ito or itong water na ito. What I mean by excrete? Nilalabas natin. Paano natin nilalabas yung ating fluids inside the body? Syempre, via the urine, pwede din through sweating, pwede din naman yun, di ba? Nagsusweat tayo. The fluid comes from the inside. Or pwede din naman via our stool. Kasi yung stool natin, pag nagde-defecate tayo, meron din naman yung water. So, yun yung mga, mga possible route. However, yung major route natin of excretion is our kidney. So, it will be via the urine. However, kasi si sodium, pag marami ka masyadong sodium sa body, it will cause fluid retention. Anong ibig sabihin ng retention? Again, anong ibig sabihin ng retention? Anyone? Okay. Hindi siya ma-excrete. So, magsistay yung water inside. Okay? Anong na may public advisory? Wala appeal college.
Waterproof ang good ang college, ma'am.
Wala appeal college. Public advisory, walang pasok. In all levels, public and private, but it is only elementary and secondary. Ano yun na siya, Permi? Basta walay klase, elementary o high school lang yun na siya.
Pagahianay lang daw sa college mo.
Ano gina siya, ganda na siya sa una. Even tong ako ang college, ano ganda siya. Pag naay mga suspension sa klase, wala ganda class. Ay, wala ganda labot ang college. Dako naman daw mo. Oo, dako na mo din.
Pagahian, guardian angel daw ni ma'am.
Dili na mo malumon sa baha or whatever. So, magklase gihapon ta. Si Cherry magod nag-chat siya sa GC. Ano siya? Uy, walay klase. Yeah. Walang pasok, di ako ang gi-click. Yung pag-click na ko, elementary o high school. Ako siya giingnan, walay appeal college. Siya, ay sorry, wala nagbasa. Yan lang gisend. Anyway, waterproof ang college. So, padayon ta sa atong sodium nga mag-cause og fluid retention. So, ganito kasi class, kapag ka nag-consume ka ng maraming sodium, kabaluman mo unsang pagkaon ang daghag sodium, no? Unsa man to? Sa mga pagkaon ng daghang sodium. Asin, sodium chloride. Sa na? Mga junk foods na to. Bulad, ginamos, charot. Sa pa. Kamu po, depende sa inyong mga balay ha, kung ang inyong sudan gulay, pero kanang mahilig mo sa mga mahilig mo magparat gani, like magluto mo, pero daghan kaayo ang asin nga inyong ginabutang. So, daghan gihapon na siya sodium class. So, again, when you consume a lot of sodium, kanang sodium na will go to your blood, syempre. So, from the stomach, kasi syempre oral natin siyang kinakain, mapupunta siya sa ating gastrointestinal tract, mapupunta siya sa stomach, sa intestine, maa-absorb din si sodium. So, ibig sabihin ng ma-absorb class, it means na mapupunta siya sa blood. Okay? Mapupunta siya sa blood. So, si sodium again will go to the blood. Okay? Now, iba ang bitsin sa asin ha. Hindi na naman istorya ang bitsin. Okay. Now, si sodium class, pag nagstay yan siya sa water, it will cause osmosis. What have you learned in your high school days or even ngayon? I don't know if you have this one in your botany, but what have you learned about osmosis? Kasi si sodium again, pag nandoon na siya sa blood, magkukos siya ng osmosis. What have you learned? Walaton dyan na ko na. O naana po yung nag-chat. Appeal daw ang college. Uy, appeal daw ang college.
Ang siring te.
Wait lang. Wala tawag advisory ni Dean.
Tulog pag-oras din, ma'am.
Good day. Okay, hulato na to si Dean ha. Ingon ni Dean, good day. Please wait for the memo of the admin. Mag-online class lang daw. Charot.
Wow.
Mapektuhan sa po ma'am kay ang signal.
Bakit na yung signal sa PLDT?
Oo ba? Wag istorya gihapon tag osmosis class. Sinatunan na ninyo. Binano sa inyong botany? Or inyong botany?
Murag
Wala
wala,
pa po
ma'am.
ma'am.
Grade
Wala.
8, ma'am.
Sige. Sige, i-describe na to si osmosis ha. Si osmosis, by the way, mas dali ni inyong finals kaysa sa inyong prelim ug midterm ha. Mas dali kay wala na siya computation, pero in the case sa daghan mog i-memorize murag mas daghan gyud tag i-memorize sa final. So i-ready atong mga storage din ha, memory. Okay, ganito class. Pag sinabing osmosis, this is the movement of solvent. Remember our solvent, our universal solvent is water. So most likely this is pertaining to water. Okay? Movement of solvent from lower to higher solute concentration. Okay. That is class osmosis. Oops. Gadget lang ha kay ako na lang yung i-connect ang ako ang pen so I can write easily sa screen. Where is my pen? Yan. Kamatayon kas computation. Ayaw gabala ka kay sa second sem mas daghan pa ang computation. Umana mo sa inyong PharmCal. Ang board exam ba daw recently ang PharmCal most sa mga questions kay ratio and proportion. Tapos ano sila, dali lang daw kay ratio and proportion lang man siya. So I hope na master ninyo na siya. Okay? Sige, mauna siya ang osmosis ha. Ay, dilagay mo agi. Ano naman yun? Why? Oh, why? Ganun ako, wala nagamit ako ang tablet. Pili mo siya mo gana. Why? Information. Dito lang ha. Sulat ang ako sa stage. Kanya pa sulat ko. Ito ay. Okay. Ay, ayan na siya. May ano. Can't detect tablet. Why? Why? November 17, to all teachers and students, greetings of peace. Please be informed that all classes are suspended today, November 17, 2022. Undangon na tatong kabuang diri charot.
Yay.
Nag-celebrate na sila sa chat.
Kajot, kajot. Tapos ang i-pause at ang recording.